guys, and welcome back to Issaka. Said. And I know what I did. I know what I did. I don't care. I don't care at this point. You do whatever you want. Attack me, punch me, kick me, slap me. I do not give a shit. Okay? I don't care. I know what I did. Because look. I'm trying. I'm doing this for YouTube. If this gets 50 views, I'm very sure it's not gonna get 50 views. But if it does, that's good. That's great for me. But if it doesn't, well, then I guess all that was for absolutely no good reason. Jeez. But anyway, the chapter, right? The chapter's been 229 spoilers right now. I was gonna wait for the TCB scans, but they're taking their fucking time. Maybe by the time this is out, it's probably out. But I decided to just go with the Mayamura scans because the Mayamura scans are, they've been out. It's basically Mayamura. We should start calling it Mayamura scans, right? It's not TCP, it's Mayamura scans at this point. But anyway, yeah. So this is just a new recap of what happened in 229 and basically how Gojo is the fraud, and not Sukuna, because Sukuna is not carried by his genetics constantly. So anyway. Before I get into any spoilers, like, subscribe, do whatever you want. But yeah, let's get into it. So the chapter starts off with Gojo basically bleeding from the nose and then cleaning it off because I guess he just doesn't give a fuck. He's just that guy. And then he decides to throw in, after the fact, another domain expansion. I'm not even kidding. Gojo decided to throw in another domain expansion. This man has gone 4 domain expansions now and is about to go for this is his 4th domain expansion. They clash again, and both of them, they're fighting domains. Gojo is going ham on Sukuna. This man is throwing hands with Sukuna. He is going left, right, and center. He is throwing this man across the world, over and under, left and right, up and down. He's looking. Gojo, Sukuna is holding back. He's blocking everywhere. He's not even. I don't know if maybe he can't fight Gojo, or because I think the thing that confuses me about this, right, is that Sukuna originally was keeping up. He was able to fight Gojo, go toe to toe with him. I mean, he wasn't winning every hand-to-hand combat scenario that was being pushed, but he wasn't, getting beaten up to this extent. Like, it feels like something doesn't feel right, do it doesn't, something doesn't feel right. But anyway, before I get into all that, they keep fighting, Gojo's boxing, and, finally, the domains break again after he gets a hit on Sukuna. How did he get the hit on Sukuna? Maybe it was the punch. Maybe the punch, did him dirty. I do not know how it worked. It's so confusing. But let's forget about that. Let's keep going. Let's keep doing what we want to do. So yeah, anyway, Sukuna's face gets burnt off, and he decides to start RCTing his face off. And while he's RCTing his face, Gojo has this 7,000 IQ move where he basically creates the domain expansion, and they go for another clash, right? Gojo and him go for another clash, but because Sukuna was healing his cursed technique and his cursed energy at the same time, he was using RCT to heal his face and heal his burnt out cursed technique. He was a millisecond too slow. He was just a millisecond too slow, and he got caught by the Infinite Bolt for just a split second, to which Gojo then uses the opportunity to, I think, punch him in the stomach, I believe. I think he punched him in the stomach, if I remember correctly. Or, yeah, Gojo punches him in the stomach within the moment that Sukuna realized that, he was caught off guard. He was caught off guard by it. Because of this, Gojo got the opportunity to. Genius. I will say this. Gojo, that was fucking intelligent. So, yeah, anyway, Gojo gets hit by the Unlimited Void again, and is basically, right now, is basically, God's savior at this moment, honestly. Like, it's insane. I'm honestly impressed. I'm honestly impressed. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. But anyway, Gojo, saying some damn disgustingly crazy things, and about how he's gonna rip out Sukuna's heart and shit. I mean, Jesus Christ, Gojo. But as he's going for the going to do all that to Sukuna summons Mahoraga. The wheel clicks and Sukuna summons Mahoraga, with Mahoraga immediately breaking the domain, Gojo's domain. He breaks Gojo's domain expansion with one attack on the floor. Just breaks it. And I mean, that's insane. Honestly, I'm not even surprised anymore, bro. I'm not even surprised anymore. This fight has been going on too long. I had a discussion with Dynamic Weeb, if you know him, and I said that Nobara is gonna come out next chapter, and if Nobara doesn't come out next chapter, I'm gonna be kicked out. So yeah, hopefully that goes well for me. But yeah, anyway, this chapter was something. I think Gojo is going to lose at the end of the day. I think he's gonna lose the battle, but he's not gonna lose the war. I think that's how it's gonna go. But for the most part, this chapter was fire. Of course, it was fire. People calling Sukuna a fraud, shut up, please. He's not a fraud for using the curse technique that he got himself. Please keep quiet. Stop calling Sukuna a fraud. I just, all the clown pictures, I hate it. I hate seeing it now, guys. It's funny, but I hate seeing it. But anyway, thanks for being here, listening to me rant and talk, and clickbait you, basically my first ever clickbait. GG. So yeah, see you later and good